Hello guys, today in this video, we're going to help you to find out the best ultra-wide monitor in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Bank Mobius X3410R. The Bank X3410R is an excellent ultra-wide gaming monitor with lots of features, a stylish design, and great 144Hz performance. Its 1ms pixel response makes it a fantastic option for sports players who need to better see the battlefield and react quickly. Though, bear in mind that we found during testing that it still requires some calibration for best results. Surprisingly, the speakers on the Bank X3410R are actually very good too. And while they're not going to compete with a high-quality soundbar with a subwoofer and Dolby Atmos, they are more than enough for the vast majority of people out there. The only real knock we have against it is that while it does have good color coverage, it doesn't have enough for the needs of creative professionals. So this is really a gamer's gaming monitor, rather than something that creatives who are also gamers can use into doing double duty. Number 9. Lenovo Legion R45W30. It's not a heavy hitter when it comes to visuals, but the Lenovo Legion R45W30 is one of the best value ultra-wide monitors that's packed with features. For a chunk under $1,000, you're getting premium perks we normally only see in the most expensive models, not to mention it's ridiculously big and wide. Opting for an extra long 32:9 aspect ratio, it's safe to say the Legion R45W30 wants you to know it's an ultra-wide display. Measuring in at 44.5 inches, it's going to dominate the horizontal width of your gaming desk, providing as much room as two small gaming monitors. It also does so while still remaining relatively slick, but it does have some extra junk in the trunk thanks to the fact it's a VA panel. If you have more than one machine at your desk, the Legion R45W30 will happily accommodate them all. Number 8. LG UltraGear 45G R95 QEB. The LG UltraGear 45G R95 QEB is one of the best OLED screens we've tested this year, and it brings an immersive curve and ultra-wide brilliance to the table too. Whether you're into a fast-paced FPS games or immersive adventures, this screen is going to help your Steam library shine. Measuring in at 45 inches, it's only slightly smaller than its gargantuan 49-inch Samsung rival. It's 1440p, but the panel delivers surprisingly sharp image quality despite its lower resolution. Not to mention its OLED abilities really pack a punch, breathing life into games like Cyberpunk 2077 during testing. Nice to have extras like an included remote and impressive RGB lighting round the back. Feats that help the UltraGear 45G R95 QEB stand out in a busy market. Number 7. Samsung Odyssey OLED G9. It's large and in charge, and at 49 inches, the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9 is our favorite curved ultra-wide monitor at the moment. It has plenty of other great specs in its arsenal too, but it provides an immersive experience that trumps both its curvy rivals and flat alternatives on the market. The OLED G9 is far from perfect, and its price means many of you probably won't even consider this display. However, it does rise to the OLED challenge presented by LG, and we're thoroughly impressed by the screen's HDR performance and outrageous contrast. Arguably, it could be the last screen you have to buy for a while too, but only if you're looking to invest a substantial amount of money in your setup. If price is the only thing stopping you picking up this display, you'll be pleased to know that a cheaper version without smart features is on the way. Number 6. AOCCU 34G2X. No one would blame you for thinking, at least initially, that the best ultra-wide monitors will cost you an arm and a leg, and that is true to an extent. But the AOCCU 34G2X is here to firmly buck that trend. Simply put, if you want to reap the benefits of an ultra-wide display but you don't want to fork out the big bucks, then this is the screen you've been looking for. It's not got any flashy, attention-grabbing design quirks, but upon closer inspection, it has specs inside that will get you excited. even if you're a twitchy or competitive gamer. The CU34G2X offers both a 144 Hz refresh rate and 1 ms response time, two of the most important specs for speedy gaming, which means that, as well as the gorgeous ultra-wide resolution and picture, you can be sure you're playing at high speeds too. Number 5. Samsung Odyssey Neo G9G95NC. Excessive, ludicrous, absurd. These words mean nothing to the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9G95NC Dual UHD. That's why it's our pick as the best 57-inch ultra-wide monitor for gaming. It was a bit of a shoo-in for the accolade. However, as it may well be the only 57-inch ultra-wide monitor for gaming in existence today, that's not actually why the Neo G9G95NC has a place in this guide. However, we made way for this megalithic monitor because it truly gives new meaning to the word ultra-wide. We thought it may be deserving of another title. Silly wide, perhaps, but I don't think it'll catch on. Point is, it's huge, and it's not your usual resolution. What this extra wide boy does extremely well is clarity and detail. The pixel density, due to the exact sizing of two 4K panels side by side, is a match for a 32-inch 4K monitor at 140 dpi. Number 4. Samsung Odyssey OLED G9G93 SCI. The best 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for gaming is the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9G93 SC. That's the slightly cheaper version of the G95 SC, which comes with some extra smart TV functionality that doesn't really matter much to us PC gamers. The core remains the same, an ultra-wide OLED to blow your socks off. With 49 inches of QD OLED panel, the OLED G9 comes with a widened horizontal resolution than many other ultra-wide gaming monitors at 5120 by 1440. That affords you ample room to explore your desktop or many Chrome tabs, or extremely wide gaming experiences that take up your entire eyeline. This really is the most immersive ultra-wide we've come into contact with. Number 3. Asus ROG Swift OLED PG34W CDM. The best 240 Hz ultra-wide monitor for gaming is the Asus ROG Swift OLED PG34W CDM. This new arrival is one of just a few second-generation OLED gaming monitors currently on the market, and it's fitted with one of LG's extremely fast ULTrawide Gen 2 panels. That LG panel scores you a 240 Hz refresh rate with a 0.3 ms response time. Yes, 0.3 ms. To put it plainly, this panel is rapid in every sense. A high-end graphics card is required to reach the advertised 240 Hz refresh rate, and even the best graphics cards around might struggle in some games. Though the fact this is an ultra-wide monitor with a standard 3440 by 1440 resolution helps. That's a lot fewer pixels than 4K in total. Number 2. ASRock Phantom PG34WQ15R2B. The best budget ultra-wide is from a relatively new face on the gaming monitor scene. It's the ASRock Phantom PG34WQ15R2B. Despite not being around in the market for long, ASRock has decided to adopt some of the most confusing naming schemes for its monitors yet. But don't let that detract from this budget hero. Don't lower your expectations too much, because the ASRock Phantom PG34WQ15R2B delivers a spec sheet not too dissimilar to the Alienware 34QD OLED above in a few ways. The 3440 by 1440 resolution and 165 Hz refresh rate. The VO panel on the PG34WQ15R2B is quite bright, considering its more affordable price tag, coming in with a 515 nits rating. Number 1. Alienware 34QD OLED. Not only is the Alienware 34QD OLED the best ultra-wide monitor for gaming, it's quite simply the best gaming monitor today. With a 3440 by 1440 resolution, it's wide enough to be engrossing while gaming, but it also comes with a hot new thing in gaming monitors, an OLED panel. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the Alienware 34QD OLED. It's an ultra-wide OLED with a 0.1 ms response time, 165 Hz refresh rate, 3440 by 1440 resolution, 1000 nits peak luminance, and features AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. All that for a reasonable and frequently discounted price. Beyond its luxurious panel and coating, this Alienware comes with a handy stand that doesn't take up too much space and is generally one of the finer looking monitors in the market.